What's up, all connoisseurs of fiction? It's me, Full0Grace.
It's me, Wendy V.
I'm the Warrior Ike.
And today we're reacting to SG1 Season 2, Episode 6. It's here. I've waited so long. I can't wait. This one's not happy about it.
This one did. We had to force this one out here.
I don't have to watch anymore because I can't see.
Put your glasses back on. No, you don't want to see Thor. You want to see Thor. I want to see.
I want to see Thor.
It's just discount cosplay Thor. We've already seen him. I don't know why you're so excited about this. We've already seen the man.
I'm just excited because I've recently gotten back into Magnus Chase. I already read the series like a long time ago, and I completely forgot everything that happened, so I'm rereading the whole series. Mm-hmm. And I'm really excited to see another version of Thor because
trust me, I don't think you've ever seen a Thor like this before.
Fair enough.
Probably gonna have to replay God of War Ragnarok to get a good Thor back in my brain.
No, wait. This might make you very sad. Okay, let's get started. It'd be so good. No! You didn't see anything?
What?
All I saw was an alien.
Dang it.
Intruder alert. Inbound traveler is unauthorized. There was no organic residue, but they did pick up a faint nuclear signature. Traces of iridium.
That's the radioactive stuff we put in the Sagan Institute box we left on Samaritan. The Asgards must have gotten the box and sent us an answer.
You all know I take great pride in my title as Mr. Positive. However, destroy their de-Goulding thing. Might not they look unkindly on that?
We did that to save Teal'c. I'm sure they'd understand.
Maybe.
Thor, you broke the statue of my hammer. Prepare to die. Uh-oh.
The engines have come. Please help us. Please. The engines have come.
Uh-oh. You remember who the engines are, right?
That's
That's what they call the Goa'uld.
Yeah, for a moment I thought that was the older Goa'uld. Or is that, do they have a different name?
No, the engines were just what they called the foe, the Asgard, which were the Goa'uld. That's what they said.
It's not the silky voiced man himself, James Earl Jones.
So yeah, they destroyed their Jaffa capturing thing, and now the Goa'uld can come and attack them.
Oh, and Thor's not around to save them.
Yeah.
Darn.
So we need to go get him.
Ooh.
We need to get his attention somehow.
Fair. This sounds very much like the whole Thor protecting Midgard from the giants thing.
Uh-huh. Thor's chariot.
Okay.
We get to see Thor's chariot in this. It's fun.
Oh boy.
General, if we did screw up their world, we should take a little responsibility for fixing it, don't you think?
Plus Thor.
You were very excited for this.
Yes.
Is it really any of our concern?
Thor.
To save my life may have caused this. If so, I am responsible.
General?
Thor is one of my
I gave
favorite
the order.
characters in this show. Just
That
because
part
of
of
the
staff
pure humor that is
I
drowns him every time he interacts with the rest of them.
She has literally no reason to be there except she wants to be.
True. Fair.
They're all like, I did this. She's like, I was
There.
there. Yes.
I want to have a boss like General Hammond.
Right?
I know it wouldn't do anything, but I love how he's just wearing a cloth hat and then everyone else is just going, like, no armor on whatsoever.
Right.
One thing I've gun versus Goa'uld is I don't have swords versus Goa'uld. That just doesn't go well.
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah, here it is. He's noticed it. We got a problem.
Now that is no weekend hunting lodge.
Hello.
Derwin! What happened? We thought it was Ragnarok.
It's the Norse Armageddon, the end of the world.
Kendra knew it was the Etchins, even before the burning and the killing started.
Was that her husband?
My husband and his brothers.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Shoot. Move. They're using a horn?
Really? That is their way of signaling to each other?
If it was her and her people, I would understand. The Goa'uld? Really? That is not how you shoot a gun. That's not how you shoot a gun.
They don't have the snake.
These are not Anubis's soldiers.
I don't know. I can't get a look at their forehead. It looks like a bird.
This is a different Goa'uld. I think this is the first time you're gonna see a different system lord.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it is. I don't think it's Horus, but I could be wrong.
Well, their forehead definitely looks like a bird.
Yeah.
And Anubis is a dog.
Did I say Anubis?
Yeah.
I meant Apophis.
No, Apophis is a snake.
My brain's fried.
It can't be Ra because he died.
He died.
Yeah.
The only other one I could think that maybe it would be Isis. Because
it's not ISIS.
Okay.
It's not
ISIS.
And it's 100% going to be Egyptian.
I do not remember. I think so. I don't remember when they start bringing in other religion gold, except for that one time when
I think it was
Cassandra.
Indian.
We had Cassandra, but other than that, I can't remember when we actually physically start seeing others.
Gotcha.
Because I know we see eventually some Greeks and some other people, Chinese with you.
Me?
I get enough of those jokes from Jack O'Neill. I don't need you to add a joke in it as well. Ooh, yes.
My dearest friend. They've already killed over half of our people.
Ouch. Tok'ra.
You possess the power. I have no control over this. Kendra said it took her years to master the magic of the power.
Sam seems to have the ability to use Goa'uld technology.
Well, it seems to have a mind of its own, sir.
Daniel's standing right there.
Let's see. Careful when you point that thing.
Point that thing.
Convenient that Santa has these.
Right.
I mean, I'd put that fireball glove back on.
I would not.
Not
If you don't know how to use a gun, don't hold it.
Did you see how long it took for her to put each individual finger on?
But she doesn't know how to put a cap on that thing. Then she just blows up her own fingers.
I know a way around the patrols. I'll take you.
Good.
I love how we said the last time we fought them before and we've beaten them. But, like, as far as I've seen, they're like 50-50 on winning the fight and dying. And there is no in between.
Right.
If only we could gain access to the Hall of Thor's Might.
What is the Hall of Thor's Might?
The ancient tales tell of a hall in which Thor placed all of his powers to help us, to defend us.
That may signify some sort of Asgard weapon or weapons. Where is this Hall of Thor's Might? There.
Oof.
Are they building more?
I don't know.
There's 3 of them.
Right, but 2 of them look deconstructed. Or
I know.
like they're being freshly constructed.
Which would not make sense to make on a hostile planet.
Right.
We're all the same
Like
people.
those guys that used to be with Ra back on Abydos.
They are Horus.
It wasn't.
Yes.
These probably guard the Goa'uld Heru'ur. He is the son of Ra and of Hathor.
Nice pedigree.
Fair. Very fair.
He is a conqueror. He eliminates all who dare tread in his shadow, including other Goa'uld.
Shoot. Oh, hello.
Your god cannot help you now.
Hello, Hathor.
That's not Hathor. Hathor's a woman.
Not Hathor, I meant horse.
That's even less of a way to shoot a gun.
Yeah.
Should have shot him first.
There's one blocking him, to be fair. Oh, sure, that means a shield. Oh, no. Nice. Okay, that's good. That's smart. What do you think? This new system lord.
He has red eyes.
I don't know
I think
how to
he's.
feel about
I
it.
think he's angry.
I think he's angry. Yeah. That's a fair enough
He
assumption.
probably needs a Snickers.
Absolutely.
You're
He
not
looks
you
like
when
he'd
you're
be in a
hungry.
Snickers commercial.
You run into Apophis?
Not exactly.
The god was called Heror.
Harrower.
Horus the Elder, ancient Egyptian god. Pretty mean one.
Well, the good news is, with enough artillery, we could blow those pyramids to high hell.
The Stargate is now heavily guarded, and the Gauls are aware of our existence here.
Well, I guess we'll just have to hole up in here a while till things calm down.
Things will not calm down, Daniel Jackson. They will, in fact, calm up.
Calm up.
The new pyramids in the valley are landing
Can you
places
fault
for
him?
Gaul motherships.
Ah, see, they're constructing them.
There's a third option here we might want to consider. There's a legend around here about a hall of Thor's might.
Daniel, there's a time and place for mythology.
You would think by now Jack would respect myths.
Right.
He's a very homely kind of guy.
What?
Very earthy. Very
earthy.
very realistic.
I feel like earthy is a very good word for it.
He's a military man.
Yes.
Sam, somewhere in between. Sam believes in science, but also respects myths.
Yes. Sam is the one who looks for the science behind the myths.
Yes. Shimmer says, "Oh, magic! I'm gonna prove that this is actually science."
Mm-hmm.
This is the Hall of Might?
You were expecting something different?
Hall sounds like a room.
Maybe a hall?
I'm sure this is it.
Push the button.
It's a big red button. Don't push it, or do push it.
Oh no, it's a red button. You push that red button.
It is forbidden.
At this
to
point,
touch the
you
stone.
put the scene from Sonic the Hedgehog with Jim Carrey trying to push the red button towards the end of the movie.
Oh.
Teleportation.
This is a step in the right direction. At least it fits the definition of the word hall. No inscriptions, no alien devices, and no visible way out.
Wait,
Nope.
Touch it again. Or don't.
I am Thor. Only the worthy may witness Thor's might.
Why has he forsaken me?
it's just a holographic recording.
Oh, yeah, if you say so.
What does it mean?
I'm not sure.
Press a button.
Somehow we have to prove that we're worthy before he'll trust us with his might.
Which
Sure.
you still think is a weapon.
I'm hoping so at this point.
She asked, he answered.
Fair enough, Daniel.
Touch the button.
Touch the button.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Oh, get to the button. Oh.
Oh, this is definitely a test.
Thor's might is balancing.
There's multiple tests.
I don't suppose
Oh,
this is
yeah.
the best time to bring up my problem with heights.
They're like, okay, we're gonna do this way, and he's like, and we're gonna go blow stuff up.
You go find the weapon, we'll go blow.
He's like, okay.
I would definitely be part of the boom team.
I'd be on my hands and knees, crawling.
Ditto.
I mean, I can handle this. Don't look down.
You have to look at where you're stepping.
Yes.
What you do is you put one foot in front of the other. They
It
work.
seems a little thick. It's not like it's just a foot's width.
Then you find out it's an illusion.
That reminds me of a certain D&D campaign I played in where there was illusion lava.
Ooh, that's terrible.
No, exactly. Thor's like, I need to make challenges, and that's cheating.
Thor shook the beam. He wants me dead.
No, he doesn't.
You got this, Daniel. Don't die again.
He's like, I can't believe I'm doing this. I want to be a nerd.
Let's be really honest. If Thor is an alien, this isn't just like a normal pit. This is like falling endlessly. There's like a teleporter down at the bottom that puts him to the top of that chamber that just lets him fall endlessly.
You're gonna give me your hand? I'm gonna help you get you back on track.
Put the flashlight down.
Or at least put it in your mouth, buddy.
How does it say they died?
Did she go down?
They both went down.
They both went down?
Illusion.
Okay.
Illusion.
Okay, so
I couldn't remember if it was real or not.
what was that all about?
You have shown true selflessness and bravery. Willingness to sacrifice oneself to save another is an honorable trait. Now you must add wisdom to courage. Solve the riddle of the runes, and I will show you my true might.
I can see them going, well, I'm not dead, but...
How did he know what we did?
Must be some sort of advanced sensors in here.
Or cameras. Thor's like, now to watch the humans. Bright.
Bright light. Nordic runes.
You're gonna love this.
Ooh. I do not know how to translate Nordic runes,
But you love them.
but I love them.
You put them down and then you don't touch them again.
I could be very wrong about this, but isn't it like almost impossible to translate those?
Not impossible. I know the names of a couple of different runes. It's very difficult to translate the runes because they each have a name, not a letter. Or at least from what I remember. I could be wrong about this, don't take me word for word, but...
A large contingent coming up the lower path. We must fight!
We are.
Yeah.
How many did they set up?
Well, we watched him set up 3.
He's like, who are these warriors? I do not trust the road anymore. It's a miracle none of those bullets bounce back at them.
Right.
The noise of the bullets hitting them just does not sound right.
Exactly.
Sounds like you're shooting a skillet.
Now we are matched.
I don't know that I'd say it quite yet, bud.
Don't blow dust. You can already see it clearly.
Daniel, we don't have time for this.
Well, the faster we solve the riddles, the faster we get whatever Thor's might is.
Is Thor testing us?
Yes. I'll be frank right now. All I can think is, hurry up, I want Thor.
Joke's on you. This is just the build-up, and we're not actually going to see Thor. That's next episode.
If that was the case, why be this hyper?
One wall has runes, one has pictographs, and one has simple geometric shapes. I have no idea what he wants us to do.
There is no shame. Perhaps, in more time, you will have come of age.
Excuse me? Could you just, please, just 1 second?
Now I'll figure it out.
There are also numbers. 3, 14, 15, 9.
3.14159. It's pi.
It's pi. The word pi is an Earth term. We have to depict it somehow. On the geometric shapes.
Oh. Smart.
Now you know why I freaked out. I was like, no!
Oh.
I
Thor's
am
a
the
blue
actual
alien.
one, whom you know as
He's one of
Thor.
those gray aliens that you see.
Yeah.
See, now I remember how I was laughing at like, no, there's no blonde hair.
Oh.
Do you enjoy Thor?
At least it's not cosplay Thor.
Looks just like the descriptions of the Roswell Greys back home.
I guess there's some truth to those stories after all.
You think the Asgards may have visited Earth?
You are the first to reach this level of contact. You have finally grown wise enough to see me in my true form.
These are the wise ones.
It's a hologram.
Are you sure about that?
It can't hear you.
On the contrary,
The Gould are here.
impossible. Samaria is a safe world.
Yeah, we sort of messed that up.
If you have any weapons that might be of help.
Weapons.
Isn't that what all those tests were here to protect?
The tests were designed to tell us when the Sumerians would be advanced enough to see us as we really are.
Well, crap. Ooh, we're missing someone.
Uh-oh.
They got kicked out.
Also, why is his hat back on?
I was about to say, they put his hat back on.
I give him his hat back.
Well, Jack, we met Thor. He's not like we were expecting.
He's a great alien.
Daniel, you look suspiciously empty-handed. Yeah, what?
There's nothing, Jack. Nothing.
Well, we did meet the real Thor.
Did you now? Nice fella?
Surrender now,
Make
and the
me.
slaves of this world will be allowed to live and serve Heru-Ur.
Are they doing Harrower, like, to your knowledge? Is that...
I don't remember that name.
I have never heard him called Harrower.
Harrower. I don't doubt that it may have been one of his names, but it's not one that I have heard.
We have children here. This is not a fighting area.
Thor. Oh yeah.
Want to see Thor's chariot?
Here we go, baby.
I want to know what his screaming goats are going to be.
No goats.
Aw, no goats.
What
no
are
goats.
what are the goat-like?
Ladies and gentlemen, I think this is Thor's
It's a
chariot.
spaceship.
But the goats.
Oops.
Oh. don't mess with them.
Holy sh**.
Have I mentioned how much I love the Asgard?
Oh, that's so not fair. Holy sh**.
I'm to tell you he's a member of a species who have visited your world often. They are friend to all, protector of all, except the Gould, with whom they are at war.
I'd still like to meet the old guy.
Well, he said that, like us, you're still much too young.
We'll see about that.
Thor has promised to leave an Asgard teacher behind to help us.
This is not a good idea.
I'm to tell you that Thor's new hammer will make an exception for the one called Tilk. You are welcome here anytime.
Aww.
Oh.
Yeah, dang. Real fast, before we get into the whole Asgard thing, I like that not only do we get the thing of, oh yeah, there's the Asgard, but they're also like, oh yeah, all those like little gray alien guys, they're also that.
I find that so fun that they turned the gray aliens into the Asgards like that.
They bring in modern alien
They bring in modern
stuff.
alien. That's really cool. I thought that was a really nice detail, and it explains a lot about human history.
I don't like his mouth.
Fair.
That's fair.
They are puppets, but you can also see why I was so excited for you to meet Thor and how you were going, it's like, he's not blonde, and he's just cosplay Thor, and I'm like,
To be fair, though, in the original, Thor was ginger.
yes. Fair.
God of War Ragnarok.
Yes.
Actual myth, though.
This is the first Thor that I knew of. I am used to, when they said they're going to keep a teacher here to help us. Thor is the most understanding and patient with humans of the Asgard that I've ever seen. The only other one that comes to mind, there's an Asgard that shows up shows up a lot in Stargate Atlantis. And he is very much a, you humans are so stupid. Why would you think to do that? It worked? I can't believe it worked. You are very lucky. You are dumb enough to be smart.
The soonest that you guys are ever going to see us react to that, I did the math, is 3.5 years.
Lovely.
That's why I'm like, we need to do more, we need to do faster.
Yes.
I mean, we could react to it in a week if we sat down and did nothing but that.
Yes. Yes. I love the Asgards. They are fun. They are going to be reoccurring quite a bit. They will become Earth's strongest allies. Emphasis on strong.
Emphasis on strong.
They teach them quite a bit of technology. They are some of the reasons that later on.
What was that technology that he used? Was it teleportation, or did he just or was that complete disintegration?
Teleportation.
But I can see
they don't like destroying that much, to my knowledge. I know for a fact they have teleportation. Later on, there's a situation where they try and teleport a gold out of someone that they want to get a gold out of. And they're like, we are going to experiment teleporting them out. We need to make sure we don't accidentally teleport part of his brain out too. So they have teleportation technology. They have hyperspace. They are very advanced. They are interesting.
I found it really interesting how they worked. How they the visuals behind Thor's chariot arriving.
Yes.
First of all, that it made a storm, and second of all, that the little teleportation beam looks like lightning.
Yes.
So that feeds into the myth for the people when they see that show up, and I think that's really cool. And then, like Ike mentioned, it's hard to tell if that's teleportation or complete disintegration. So for the people,
absolutely.
It might look like complete
To the
disintegration.
Sumerians, you're like, oh dang.
To the Sumerians, they're like, oh, they're dead.
To us, we're still like, oh dang, but still.
To us, we're still like, oh dang, but to the Sumerians, it's like, oh, they're dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Thor killed them with lightning. Struck them down.
The Goa'uld do fear the Asgard, actually.
Which is fair. I mean, Thor got the message and was there in like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Maybe.
He showed up and immediately kicked their butts.
And then immediately gone. Not even 5 minutes after he showed up, he was free to leave.
Not only that, unlike with the Goa'uld, not only did he remove them, he removed the Goa'uld without damaging the planet itself.
He removed the Goa'uld without damaging the planet itself.
Threatening anyone, hurting anyone, he picked them up, boom, gone.
Exactly. And he also got rid of the things they were building.
Yes.
Which were not small objects.
Yes.
Which is why
I know for a fact they have teleportation, which is why I'm not sure if it was teleportation. I know, I can't remember exactly if they are dead. They don't like, I know they don't like to kill things a lot. So I'm not sure if that was disintegration or if it was teleportation, because if it's teleportation, I don't know where it was teleported to. It could have, I don't know how that works exactly. With the Asgard, I'm like, I'm gonna trust you because you have bigger brains than us, because I don't know. I don't know if you saw, they have very big brains. Like their brain was big in the back. They have very big brains.
Gray aliens tend to have very large heads.
Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna spell that. Never mind.
Also, I think it's really funny that the Asgardians decided that their people would be ready to see them as the gray aliens once they figured out pi. The moment they figured out how to find the radius of a circle, which is something humans discovered several, and I mean several, hundreds of years ago, once the Norse people, I forget exactly what their names are. Once the Sumerians, thank you. Once the Sumerians figured out what pi is.
Can we time out for 1 second? Why are they Sumerians? That's like the middle of the Middle East. Like that is like they could have used like literally the placement up in the Nordic peninsula.
We are the Norse. I don't know. That was their decision. I don't know. I do not know enough about the Norse.
Sorry. That bothers me.
You're fair. That's fair. You're good. I don't know. I know a lot about the mythology. I don't know enough about the Norse.
They could have used, if it's Samaria, they could have used like Gilgamesh and like Mesopotamian.
Exactly.
Mythologies.
That would have been really cool. I think that would have been really cool. But otherwise, I'm not complaining. I just think it's really funny that that's where they drew the line.
Literally
is once you figure out how to find the radius of the radius of a circle.
And I do like how Thor's like, it's okay. There's no shame in not knowing. Try again later.
Right.
And then he looks like, wait a minute, pause. He's like, pause.
Like actually on pause. That was kind of funny.
I just find it so funny that he actually has that in there, because to them they're like, it's actually Thor. You wouldn't tell Thor to pause. But now I'm gonna mention once again a scene later on that I quite enjoyed, where Senator Kenzie is being an asshole and Thor teleports into the room, be like, Jack O'Neill asked me to have a word with you, and he's like, Can you now imagine Thor
having a conversation with
like,
Senator Kenzie?
You will fear me, and he's like,
That's what kind of laugh was that?
Hey, you have no room to judge.
Right.
Yeah, you hiccup like there's a dying animal inside you.
But your sneeze is adorable.
Two things.
But can you imagine? Like Thor is a trinity, yes. But can you imagine that little guy intimidating?
Well, we didn't see his size. You're telling us that he's little.
He is tiny. They are tiny.
I mean,
Later
they said Roswell, and the whole thing with Roswell is that they were like 8 feet tall.
They're not 8 feet tall. We see them later on compared to Jack. They're about here. They're about here-ish, maybe lower.
Again, we don't know that though.
Fair. I know that. They don't know that.
That's fair.
But they're tiny. We don't. But the most of the time we just see them sitting on chairs because they are puppets.
Which is fair.
So, yeah.
They couldn't baby Grogu that nonsense.
No. No. So, yes, I can't wait to see more of the Asgard because they're fun. Also, I struggle not saying Asgard. But anyway, because they kept saying it. I'm like, I am not mature.
Asgard.
Asgard.
Let's just get that southern drawl in there, and it's okay.
No. Anyway, I'm Full0Grace.
I'm Wendy V.
I'm the Warrior Ike.
And we'll see y'all next time.
Bye.